Welcome to the special weekend edition of the show. Guys, I just thought I'd make this a quick video here just to give you an outline of the week ahead, what's coming, and just give you levels I'm looking at. This is going to be more about the week ahead and less about the daily trading day that just happened. So let's get into it. Firstly, I want to thank each and every single one of you for 630 subscribers. Who knew the channel would have grown this fast? So I just want to thank each and every single one of you. And for those of you that are not subscribed, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Let's get into the show. Now, we do have quite a bit of earnings this week. We have a lot of retailers reporting earnings. Home Depot, Target, Advanced, Auto Parts, JD.com, Cisco. They just recently made a big acquisition. I'd love to see how they're looking on that. But while it's not a big week of earnings, what this earnings week is going to tell us is where the consumer stands. And while earnings might not be as large as maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, we do have a very big week of economic data. On Tuesday the 14th, we have CPI and core CPI data releasing. Then on Wednesday the 15th, we have PPI and core PPI, retail sales. And then on Thursday, we have initial jobless claims. So a very, very big week for earnings. Secondly, on Friday, I've mentioned this so many times already, Moody's cut the US outlook to negative. Now, you do have to understand that the US credit rating of AAA, the Treasury's credit rating of AAA, still stands according to Moody's. They just said that based on the large deficit that the government has and political polarization, that they've changed the United States outlook to negative from stable. And this is also coming on the back of the news that the government shutdown is happening in about 7 to 8 days if they don't come to a funding solution. So we're going to see how that plays out this week. But let's quickly hop onto the charts and I'll show you what. Now let's hop on the S&P 500 chart and talk about everything. So this is the SPY weekly chart. And as you can see right here, we had a very strong weekly close into the high of the week. And this was coming on the back of a huge weekly candle as well. A very, very bullish candle the week before. Now this is very bullish for the index because of two reasons. Number one, we broke above the previous high and we closed at the top of the high of the week, and those are two very bullish indicators that this trend is likely going to continue, but probably not before a pullback. In fact, I really would love to see some form of a pullback to be met by bull demand to move higher. That's actually going to be very, very healthy and very constructive for the index. And it's going to be even more so constructive if we stay above this level right here, the 435 level on the SPY, or anywhere between the 432 and 435 level on the SPY. This is the futures chart now. This is the chart we've been using to determine where to buy. And you could see that on the 26th, on the 25th and the 26th of October, I said we will be buying in this zone right here. Go ahead and have a look at my videos. And you could see that on the daily chart, we have since moved significantly higher from the 41.25 level all the way to closing at 4411, and we actually closed the normal trading hours day closer to 430. One thing I will say is that we made a higher high, and ultimately the game plan right now is to stay above the 4360 level and then move higher. But definitely making a higher low is going to be very constructive for the index. It's very healthy to see a pullback to be met by bull demand. Now, higher lows are really good because it shakes out a lot of the weaker holders, the weaker hands in the index, and it does provide support moving forward. So we definitely do want to see that. And ultimately, we do want to go ahead and break the 4450 level, which is a very, very big gamma zone. But let's move into seasonality and see what the seasonals have to say about this week. So this is a chart from Carson Research, and the week we're actually in here is from the 13th all the way down to the 17th. We are expecting, on Monday, probably a very mild day, bullish day, very, very mild, nothing to be frantic about. And then, a flat day on the 14th, a mild down day on the 15th, marginally up day on the 16th, and then a flat day on the 17th. And generally speaking, it's going to be a very, very flat week. And this coincides with this seasonal chart right here. So you can see that on the 13th, so this is where we'll open on Monday, to the 17th right here, we generally have a very range bound week, and then maybe drifting a bit lower towards the end of the week. But this is what we can expect. We could sort of just expect a very choppy week into options expiry on the 17th. Now, I also want to take you guys through the trades that I have taken and where I stand. This right here, guys, is what I've been trading. This is the ETF on the ASX. I am in Australia. Okay. The ticker is NDQ, and these are all my trades right here. So this is a screenshot directly from my phone, and these are the trades right here. One there, and right here, there's actually two trades there. I made 2 trades on that day. Now I have 2 big trades. This right here is a very big trade, and then 1 big trade right in there. This NASDAQ 100 ETF is literally the exact same like the QQQ. Everything is pretty much exactly the same. I haven't closed a single one of these positions. All positions are currently open, and you could see, you know, I'm up about close to 4% from these positions right here and about 5% from there. So, you know, I'm up heavily on my money, and my biggest trade is this one right here and one of these in here. So I'm up heavily on my money. I hope you are too. We said that we'll be buying the bottom. We did prematurely get in here. At the end of the day, these were still good trades regardless. But thank you so much, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe, leave a like, a comment too would be great. You know I love you guys.